In a spectacular display of achievement and aspiration, the QHSES Leadership Academy celebrated its third annual convocation ceremony, graduating 248 students in a grand ceremony. Engineer Jami Badmus, the convener of the academy, emphasized the importance of using one's skills to contribute positively to humanity.
The academy we started in 2021 as a way to support everything that will add value to Nigeria. We believe our great nations, we need to be more educated with respect to sustainability, health and safety, which we merged together as sustainability. We see it as a way to support this country, to support our people, and to support Africa and the global space. That is why in our own vision, that it is not the money that you have that will make you to be a millionaire or will call you a millionaire. It is how many people can you put smiles on their faces. That is why we initiated this academy, QHSES Leadership Academy, Quality, Health, Safety, Environment and Sustainability Leadership Academy. It's a 6-month program. In 2021 we started. We graduated the first set of people, 94 people in 2022. In 2023, we graduated 272. And in 2024 now, we are doing over 248. And all our students, we ensure that they get opportunities for job placement because some CEOs give them jobs now. We have some companies now that have asked us to bring in people, to bring in students who are qualified to work for them. A lot of them are asking us now. And we have been giving our students to people because they are all graduates. And instead of us coming outside to say people are unemployed, SDG 8, what can we do? We support this by training them. SDG 4, quality. And we train them on sustainability. They understand climate action, they understand SDG 13. And the people understand what it takes for them to be someone and that can add value. It's all about value adding. We must adapt to change. We must be able to add value. And we said it. If all of us are doing different things, we don't even need government for us to survive. If we can all come together, all the foundations, all the organizations come together and start adding value in your own way, in your community, in your family, outside your family, in your schools, in your areas. Before you know it, the country will be better and will achieve the best for ourselves and for the country as a whole.
In his address, he urged the new graduates to actively engage with the alumni network and to continue adding value to the communities they serve.
Safety training everywhere across board. In short, as an academy, we have a program called Sustainability for Orphanage, where we pick up orphanage home and we make sure we do assessment of the orphanage home, assess them, now close all the assessment, like building an orphanage home, renovating it for people. Then we now train all the staff, all the ward, all the carers. After that, we now bring gifts for the orphanage home. So our academy graduates should join us in adding more values to the people.
The guest speaker, Mrs. Remi Shonyowo, praised the academy's core competencies, highlighting its focus on developing leadership in the domains of safety, quality, environment, health, and sustainability.
What I talked about was about the core competencies of this great academy. And those core competencies include the development of leadership in the areas of safety, quality, environment, health, and very importantly, sustainability. And I tried to bring it down to not just the technical aspects, but to emphasize the fact that all these aspects of the QHSES Academy affects all our lives. It's an area where we all need to be aware of, and we need to be very conscious of. We need to be able to manage it, and we need to be able to demonstrate it, and to make sure that in our whole community and in all aspects of our lives, this is reflected, and this is paid, and we pay great attention to these things. Okay, as I mentioned earlier on, these aspects are very important in every part of our life. Safety, if we don't stay safe, if everybody is not safe, then that means that we don't go back to our homes safely. If we go out into, if the quality of the goods, the quality of the environment, the quality of the resources that we're using, if they are substandard, then they could lead to real serious devastation. If we don't pay attention to our environment, then, it could lead to, as we mentioned, disease and a lot of, or epidemics. And then we talked about sustainability. What we do today matters for the people who are coming tomorrow. If the buck only stops with us here today, then it means that there's no future for those who are ahead. And these areas, they all feed into nation building. If our environment is polluted, then the whole nation might end up, a lot of parts of the nation might end up, with disease and sickness. And how does that help us? That draws or that costs money. That means that you're spending money where you should have prevented those type of sicknesses and disease and pollution. So it's such an integral part of our nation building. We have to pay attention to it. Every day we hear about, buildings that are collapsing. The reason why those buildings collapse, lives are lost. Those are lives with potential. The reason why those buildings are collapsing is because of substandard goods, the quality control of the resources that are being used are not where they should be. So it's such an integral part of our nation building that is not something we can afford to ignore.
She referred the academy's commitment to fostering skills that drive positive change.
Engineer Badmus emphasizes, you have to keep learning. You have to keep learning. You have to be there. You have to have courage. You have to have integrity, because without integrity, nothing matters. And in our nation today, we need all of these things. Their take home is that they must go out there, they must be the best that they can be. They must remember where they came from, and they must purpose in their hearts that whatever it is that they do, they must do it well, and they must do it with integrity, and they must do it with courage.
Among the highlights of the ceremony were the awards of recognition, which honored exemplary leaders and top-performing students.
That not only in Nigeria, but beyond this coast, you present QHSES certificate and you are given the go-ahead. That's what we are building. So you are part of the building right now, and again, congratulations to every one of you. So now we'll start giving the certificates to everyone. So we have the first lady distinction. The name is Adeboye Joda Tifa.
The recipients shared their reflection and aspiration, celebrating their accomplishment and looking forward to their future contribution.
This is a call to people out there. Safety starts with all of us. Safety should be a priority, a value to all of us, not just a priority, because priority changes, but safety should be a value to us. When you have values, your values don't change. So in all we do, we should know that safety is important in our families, in our careers, even in the society at large. We have so many cases of accidents on the road, theft and all. All this has to do with safety. So we should ensure that we always take measures to ensure that we are safe. Even in our homes when we are cooking, with our children, everything, safety is very important. And I implore the youths, if you find yourself to have this opportunity to join this academy, please ensure you do, because instill you with a lot of knowledge which is required to help you to grow.
The academy, I didn't know anything about health and safety, so I'm a beginner. But over the course of the months or the year that I've been attending, I have learned a lot of things. How to create impact, how to create value, add value, make a difference. It's the littlest things. You don't need to. It doesn't need to be a big gesture. It doesn't need. Nobody needs to know about it. But just adding your 2 cents, adding what you can make anyone smile, and that smile is what you need. Is golden, and that's all that I can advise that every one of us to do. Add what can make the world a better place. Clean up, feed children. It doesn't really need to be anything big. Just do what you can.
The event underscored the academics' dedication to nurturing leaders who are equipped to address the challenge of today and tomorrow.